Dokely girls and blokelies. Hello once again, and good evening. It's a boy named Sue, coming at you live straight from a big potato. Back with Tainted Grail. We left off the other night in the middle of doing a slew of more side quests in the middle of Act 2 in Kunocht. So we're gonna pick up back where we left off. Yeah. No time like the present, so we're just gonna jump right in, get started. Okay, let's see what is close by. Still have yet to go after that surveillance dude, so I guess we could do that. Which one's Price of Perfection? That's the Alchemist Guild. Alright, well the good news is that we're running out of side quests. So we're making some progress.
Always good to have a little rest. You doing okay?
I was about to say where are all my homies at. That's right, I can burn them. That deer was looking at me crossways. More straw children? Is that a straw daddy? No, that's a weird touched peasant. And I shot over top of him. Oh. Are you guys killing the moo-moos? You fucking better not. Wow, I suck.
I'll teach you to respect me.
I don't think you will. I don't think it's possible. I have no respect.
I'll teach you to respect me. I've had worse. Back to your hovel, coward! You are nothing but a peasant! You're nothing but a I see fear in your eyes! You're nothing!
I thought they were potatoes. Just parsley. So fucking bad. I miss the fucking bear. To be fair, my frames dropped a little bit there. was about to say, you guys getting ready to get up and yuck my day up? Whoa, this is pretty wild. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's pretty wild. Ancient beast, it says. So is the elephant real then? Can I do anything with said elephant? Does it ever forget? Oh, here come the Grindylows. Yep, there's a lot of them. Oh, it's one of those stupid fucking tree stumps. Talk about a fixer-upper. The discovery of this colossal beast has left me in awe and confusion. Encased in stone, its mummified remains stand as a testament to an age long forgotten. Most visible is the head, an enormous structure with an elongated trunk-like appendage protruding from the center. This trunk, if I may call it that, ends in what appears to be a pair of nostrils, an anatomical feature unprecedented in any known creature. Beast's eyes, now hollow and lifeless, once must have held a commanding presence. They are large, situated on either side of the head, and at a creature with significant intelligence and perceptual abilities. Tusks, great, curved, and menacing, extend outward, each one as thick as a man's arm, and seemingly designed for purposes beyond mere feeding. Could these have been used in combat or as tools to manipulate its environment? Petrified visage of this creature continues to baffle and fascinate. Skin turned to stone bears a rugged texture, suggesting a hide that was once both durable and impenetrable. Ears now mere stone slabs are vast and fan-like. I hypothesized that in life, these served a crucial function, perhaps in regulating body temperature and social communication with others of its kind. Its head, the primary visible part of its mummified form, reveals much and yet leaves more to the imagination. Trunk is a feature unlike any other, suggesting a high specialized mode of interaction with its surroundings. Thus add to its mystery, not just in their size and strength, but in their sheer presence. Were they tools of peace or instruments of war? This beast, frozen in time and stone, remains a riddle. Local folklore paints it as a demon, creature of chaos and destruction. However, I am compelled to consider the possibility of it being a majestic relic of an era lost to darkness. Its presence here, undisturbed and enigmatic, hints at secrets that the earth itself may never fully reveal.
I'm terribly sorry for all that hassle. I should have taken more precautions.
You alright?
Yes, thank you. Just a bit shaken. The beasts must have somehow escaped during the night. When I woke up, they were already prowling the territory. I bolted the door and sat inside, hoping they'd leave. But, well, it's a good thing you showed up. Otherwise, I'd have had to choose between starvation and being mauled.
You said they escaped from where?
Their pen, of course. The beasts were my test subjects. I was sure they were significantly weakened and wouldn't pose much of a danger. I must have miscalculated. It's a bit of a shame they're all dead. I'll have to start everything from scratch. After the autopsies, of course.
How did you manage to capture them in the first place?
I lured them. They may be built differently and are quite tough, but most of them still need to eat, and they are susceptible to certain poisons.
Why didn't they just run?
That's an interesting question. Perhaps they've been in captivity long enough to forget the concept of freedom. Or maybe they've claimed this place as their territory, and the only thing that changed was their living conditions. Or perhaps they were just dumb beasts waiting for the closest source of food to leave the house. I suppose we'll never know.
Yeah, it will be a mystery forever.
The weirdness and life itself. I don't know if you've ever dissected a weird beast, but their bodies are quite fascinating. Nothing is in its rightful place, and, for all intents and purposes, they shouldn't even be alive. And yet, there they are, prowling and growling. It's a bit of a miracle, don't you think?
No, it's foul.
Well, I suppose, given the nature of your encounters with them, your skepticism is not unfounded. But if you ever have the chance to look deeper, I do encourage experimentation.
Maybe you shouldn't be living here on your own.
Nonsense. Where else will I conduct my experiments? I'd rather endanger just myself instead of, say, the entire population of Kunakt.
You know what that's sound? Tyrannus sent me your way.
Oh, did he? Well, if the guild is so impatient for results, they should have sent someone sooner. Now all my beasts are gone, and I'm still missing a crucial ingredient.
I'm here now.
Yes, I suppose you are. I'm sorry for my outbursts. It's been a stressful couple of days.
What do you need?
You see, weird beasts are unique creatures. The spark of life they carry is as twisted as it is relentless. I believe it can be extracted and transferred, creating a being capable of living in the weirdness without succumbing to its corruption. With everything that's been happening on Avalon, I believe this is the only way we can survive. The Picts can already do that. Well, yes, but they hardly escape disfigurement and corruption, do they? Besides, they only skirt the edges of the weirdness. They don't dwell deep within the fog. If I succeed, humans will be able to live in the weirdness freely, no matter how dense it becomes.
So what are you missing?
The heart of a Fae. Well, the Fae, to be precise. I'm not interested in the heart of some half-feral beast from the host. I need something far more powerful. I've heard of a Fae that calls itself Foxglove. It dwells in the roots of an ancient tree, lurking for unsuspecting travelers. Supposedly, it's cunning and quite vicious. If you bring me its heart, you won't just be doing me a favor. You'll be aiding all of Avalon.
You ever met Foxglove?
Me? Of course not. I'm just a scientist. I doubt I'd have survived such an encounter. I've only heard rumors. They might be exaggerated, of course, but I wasn't going to risk my life just to satisfy my curiosity.
Why do you need the heart of a Fae anyway?
They are powerful beings that seem to only half belong to Avalon. They have their own realm, and don't appear to care much about the weirdness. They are a missing piece of the puzzle, I think. I may be wrong, but every theory must be tested, shouldn't it?
I'll bring you the heart.
Splendid! I assure you, if everything goes as planned, the guild will hail us both as heroes.
What kind of weird shit you got going on, buddy? Bunch of dead bodies on tables. Pretty standard stuff for you guys. Excuse me. Boy's tired tonight. It's probably just gonna be like a 2-hour long stream tonight. I want to say we needed more perception in order to pass that dialogue check with what's his face about Gert? Asgal? Can't remember his fucking name. Do I have anything to stash? Does it show me where, I'm guessing this is where, what's their face is? Foxglove. Gotta check out what's over here first. Alright. Ah, Stop being so twitchy.
Face every threat. But a scratch.
It's but a flesh wound, huh? He actually said it that time. That's fucking hilarious.
I'll strike you down.
Forgotten Cave. I guess we need the shield. Most oblivious outlaw ever. Had all of his friends die right next to him, and he was just staring off into space. Okay, this time it's just a bunch of Fae down here. But it doesn't look like they're hostile yet. Hello.
My, what a lovely mortal he sent my way. Such a silly man, that Phaedros. Does he truly think I can't tell one of you from another?
How do you know he sent me?
I can smell him on you. The sharp stench of fear and the desperation of a mortal who knows his time is running out. And that cloying trace of hope, as if he truly believes some poor soul could rescue him from the mess he's made. All his putrid human weaknesses cling to you like you're his last lifeline. It's truly pathetic.
So you know him?
But of course, you could even say we're quite close. After all, I granted him his greatest wish. And in return, he promised me a small piece of the deal. It's a bit insulting, don't you think? Ugh, mortals. I should have known better than to trust him.
Promised you a piece of his life? What do you mean by that?
He swore to leave Avalon for 3 years, 3 months, and 3 days to serve me in my domain.
It's not all that long.
Exactly! I can't understand why he's making such a fuss. Time here flies by so quickly. Unlike in the court, where a year can feel like a century. Oh, maybe he's not as foolish as I thought.
What was his wish?
Knowledge, of course. A lofty dream of saving Avalon by filling it with monstrous beings. On the one hand, it sounds delightful. On the other, it's a bit of a waste. You see, in my realm, mortals can live as long as we wish them to. A few adjustments here and there, and they can serve us indefinitely. Yet you mortals always believe that death is your escape. Even though we tell you time and again that a deal once made cannot be unmade. Phaedros thought it could work on Avalon too. He was only half right, which is why his results turned out rather beastly.
What do you mean?
Well, you take a creature that shouldn't be alive, yet is, and you combine it with the human spark that has such a relentless drive for survival. The results are quite curious. Part beast, part human. Overall nothing that should ever grace this realm. Or any other, really. But he kept trying, that fool, and kept returning here, ranting that I tricked him and trying to break the deal.
And did you trick him?
I gave him the knowledge he craved. Nothing more, nothing less. How he used it? That's not my responsibility, is it?
So the beasts he kept were part human?
They were misery given form, driven by instinct and rudimentary intelligence. So, who knows? Maybe they were just regular mortals after all.
He lied to me. He said he needed your heart to complete his research.
Oh, my poor sweet thing. That's just how mortals are. They use, they lie, and they'll do anything to save their own skin. Now, don't fret. I don't blame you for falling for Phaedros' little ruse. In fact, how about we make a deal? How about I give you a little something, and you take it straight to his hidey hole? Then he can bear the consequences for trying to fool us both. What do you say?
Don't understand what you need me for.
Oh, I see. Phaedros is being quite the foolish man, thinking he can hide from me. Well, truth be told, he is succeeding at the moment, but I am nothing if not patient. Still, when an opportunity presents itself, it would be foolish not to take it.
Alright, you got a deal.
Oh, wonderful. Here, take my eye. Bring it straight to Phaedros. And don't worry, I'll know when you're near. He'll be dealt with swiftly, and your reward will be waiting. Now, run along, little mortal. You killed him! How could you? He was mine to punish, mine to torment. We had a deal.
I'm sorry, but Phaedros misled you. He belonged to the guild, which means his life and his services weren't his to give away.
What? That can't be true. I never saw any of his supposed masters with him.
That's because he escaped our supervision and has been hiding from us ever since. Any deals he made in that time are void, and the punishment for disobedience is death.
I see. You mortals are crueler than I thought. You. Did you know about this?
Nah.
Of course not. Just once I'd like to meet a mortal who's not completely useless.
I'm here for my reward.
Reward? What reward? Phaedros is dead. The deal is off.
I guess you're right.
I'm done dealing with mortals. With any luck, you'll all be dead in a century or so.
So, you're the one Phaedros dragged into his madness. Apologies for the mess. I'm in the middle of cleaning up. I'm Alma, the alchemist. Pleased to meet you.
So what you doing here?
I won't deny, I'd have preferred to meet under much more favorable circumstances. I feel a bit like I've been caught at the scene of a crime, which, in a sense, I have. Although, in my defense, if we're speaking of crimes, this one is twofold. Phaedros's reckless experiments had to be stopped. The guild warned him repeatedly that he was crossing the line.
You just killed him.
Unfortunately, yes. The rules of our guild are clear. Crossing the established boundaries results in consequences, and those consequences grow more severe with greater transgressions. It's not like he wasn't warned. He knew exactly what he was doing and the risks involved. Believe me, taking measures like this brings me no joy. But we can't keep constant control over everyone. There are certain acts that simply cannot be forgiven. Phaedros was a threat, not just to himself and the guild, but to others as well. I'm sorry it had to come to this.
So what's next for me?
First, I need to finish cleaning up here and prepare Phaedros for a proper burial. I'll also secure the rest of his research and materials to ensure they don't fall into the wrong hands. And then I'll have to write a report.
I asked what's next for
I
me.
hate paperwork. There are so many better ways to spend my time. And then we'll talk about your next assignment.
Heck.
Now, that's better. Shame our meeting had to be under these circumstances. Believe me, not all alchemists act like Phaedros. You seem all right, though. Charles's calm demeanor confirms that. Tell me, what made you join the guild?
A thirst for knowledge. Alchemy can reveal the secrets of the world to us.
A big deal. Very lofty. But be careful, all right? Knowledge and its pursuit can come with a price. At some point, one might take just one step too far and uncover secrets that were never meant to be revealed. But I think you'll manage. So, what do you need?
Ask about Phaedros.
Lately, situations like this have been happening far too often. Some alchemists within our ranks are starting to rebel, or they're coming up with utterly ridiculous ideas. I really hope this doesn't become a recurring pattern. To answer your question, unfortunately, yes, it was necessary. The rules of our guild set clear boundaries. Crossing them results in a response from us, one that becomes more severe the greater the transgression.
Why was it you who delivered the punishment to Phaedros?
That's my role. Let's just say I'm a sort of guardian of alchemical ethics. But more seriously, I was assigned to this task. Apparently, I'm the best at playing nanny to misfits like us.
I didn't realize nannies kill people. You mentioned Charles earlier. Who's that?
Charles is my Croakmore, though he's far from a typical specimen of his kind. He won't bite your hand off. unless, of course, he senses ill intent. At the moment, he trusts you, which is rather uncommon.
You tamed a croakpaw?
I wouldn't call the process taming. It was something different. Let's say it involved a more invasive intervention. I found Charles just after he was born, abandoned by his mother, so I took him in. It was the perfect chance to examine his brain. While working on his exposed skull, I had to disrupt the areas responsible for his sense of belonging and aggression.
Well, that's kind of fucked up.
If this were a question, I would say it's a valid one. To be honest, I don't know the exact answer. I assume it all depends on perspective. If we accept that the brains of living beings are a kind of biological mechanism, then perhaps I managed to redirect the function of that mechanism so that it operates based on different needs and perceives its place in the world differently. Yes, that seems likely.
What's up, Lurker? How's it going, man? Can you tell me how Miniers protect people from the weirdness?
All I understand is that it's a form of ancient magic, supposedly discovered by Merlin, who used it to repel the weirdness. A menhir with burning weird fire can repel the weirdness on a far larger scale than a simple bonfire fueled by ethereal cobweb. Unfortunately, that's everything I know. As an alchemist, these are mysteries far beyond my knowledge or expertise.
Conducting your research for someone specific?
The hierarchical structure of the regular Camelosian guilds isn't something we strictly adhere to in the Alchemist Guild. Each of us has freedom in our research, as long as we don't violate ethical guidelines.
How many members does the Alchemist Guild have?
It's hard to say. While we share a guild, not all of us keep in regular contact. Many members aren't as open about their affiliation as I am. They have their own lives and obligations, some of which might be highly conflicting.
So what are you doing here?
I'm trying to conduct field research, but the last few weeks have been exceptionally frustrating. I lack the necessary specimens, and I'm not exactly equipped to gather them myself. I'm skilled with a lancet, not a sword.
That's not what Phaedrus would say. What do you need?
I heard you're trustworthy. But first, a warning. The task I have for you is unpleasant
Oh my
and
God,
messy.
Lurker.
It involves extracting brain matter. But before you even get to that part, you'll need to risk your life to get close enough. I need brain centers from 3 creatures. A Nookalivi, a human infected with the Red Death, and a villager touched by the weirdness. I've heard stories about peasants on farmlands near Kunacht. They were unlucky that the Miniers stopped protecting the place where they lived. I'll reward you for each of the 3 brains, as long as they're intact. A bloody pulp is better suited as a snack for Charles.
Why do you need the brains of these particular creatures?
Each one ties into my field of study and interests. The Nookalivi is the result of the Red Priest's experiments, likely involving the weirdness. As for the afflicted humans, I suspect significant brain alterations occurred
the
during
result of
contact
the
with the weirdness,
Red Priest's
as well as in the
experiments,
final
because the
stages
one
of the
guy
Red
turned
Death.
into one of
The
them
Red
by
Priests
falling
have
down a
written
fucking
studies,
well.
but I'd like to see for myself.
About the brains you wanted. I don't have any of them.
Until next time.
Alright, we gotta leave your girlfriend's house, Blurker. And then I guess we'll pull up the map and see where we're going next. Glimpsed by the weird touch peasants are gonna be. I'm gonna say a knuckle, whatever the fuck will be down there. Let's go down that way first, I guess. Yeah, no, I was just calling her that because you were thirsting over her. Just giving you a hard time. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the boy is tired tonight. Oh, it's one of those fucking Sonic the Hedgehog boys. Do 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 do. Oh, there's Mare Gas. It really wants me to be eating the rarest food that I have all the time. Gotta go fast. I just call them that because they do that roly-poly attack. Chili dogs. I always forget that's the Sonic the Hedgehog thing. Alright, who's coming for us? Nobody, I guess. Okay, I don't care about a wolf. That is not the brain we are looking for. Is there like a knight there? Yes. That's a fucking bear. I missed the fucking bear. It's okay though. I was about to say he's running the wrong way, but he was just taking the scenic route. Golly blue. Alright, ad break's gonna start in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna run off and switch my laundry over when that happens. And we're probably just gonna stream for like another hour or so. Not gonna go for too long tonight. Crap. Oh, see you there, buddy. Okay, so we needed the Weird Touch Peasant's Brain, Knuckleview Brain, Brain of Red Death Infected. So what are we possibly getting in this area then? Stupid tree stumps. Stop being so twitchy. Talking to myself. There's a croak maw. I undershot that for sure. And then I shot a rock. And then I ran into a rock. I think I've seen what happens when you pet them. And I don't think I want to go down that route. Okay, I'm about to run off, switch laundry, I'll be right back. Enjoy the ads. Ugly doggly, we're back. See if we can't find this stupid... I can't even remember what this stupid creature is called. Knuckle of the Ear or something. I want to say that's what we're gonna find here in the woods down here. I guess we could find the Red Death infected person, but... Nope, there it is. Fucking Waldo. I don't like these things. They're freaky. Alright. That's one brain. Guess we'll make our way to the east and pick up the peasant brain over here. Is that a shrine that we haven't been to? I think it might be. Slide. And we got a level up out of it. Look at that.
Oh, hello there.
Come,
Who the
sit.
fuck are you?
Greetings, traveler.
We don't have much, but the Prophet has blessed us with the fire of this hearth, so that we may warm ourselves and prepare a meal.
And if you're in need of a blessing, we're here to offer that as well. The strength granted by the word is invaluable in these dark, dark times.
What are you doing here?
We recently took our vows, so we were sent out on a pilgrimage to strengthen our spirits and seek those who may need our help.
Yes, Avalon has become a dangerous place. The weirdness may soon devour this land.
The Red Church still has so much to mend. However, one must start with oneself, first and foremost.
Indeed. Only a priest fortified by the purity of his own heart will be able to fight back the darkness.
When does your pilgrimage end?
Well, when we hear the word that announces that we can return to the rest of our brothers.
Or when we find something that must immediately be entrusted to the care of more experienced and noble priests. This land has been heavily affected by the wordness. Its corrupted fruits may be lurking around any corner.
I prefer to silence blessings from the Red Priests.
Of course, stranger. Sometimes silence is also the right path. Listen to it, to hear if the word resonates within.
But do reach out to us if you find yourself in need of anything.
You guys really don't know how to read the room. I'm gonna use your cooking pot. I kind of want to go to the north, it looks like. Let me circle my way back out of here. sorry, were those your wolves? Yes. Well, he had a potato. Okay, so before we go down this way, maybe we just head all the way to the east here and see if we can't take out this Sir Valen dude. And then we can hit that up. Come back through town, turn on a couple of things. Be efficient with our traveling, right? Right.
Don't let your guard down.
Let that guard down, it'll be easier to kill you.
You're not my sword.
Let's not waste the cobwebs. That's kind of fun. Do I get to know which one of my stats is boosted? There you go, status. Blessing of attack speed. Okay. So it looks like we kind of want to go to the north and then go down a little pathway. Are we able to cheese our way up here? Come on, let me Oblivion jump my way up here. It's not gonna let me. me alone. Well, there's that big fucking bird. Just like we called that guy from Sesame Street, you know? That big fucking bird. Okay, so maybe we need to go all the way up there. Down around. Who the fuck are you?
Huh. Another vessel of flesh wandering these damned lands. I sensed the stench of mortality upon you from miles away. Was it the church? The druids? Or have the old gods marked you as their sacrifice? Don't answer. All paths lead to eternal darkness.
Okay.
The wheel of suffering turns without purpose. You seek the crossroads, like
Careful
all
on
others
that
before
edge,
you,
man.
as if it would save you from what awaits beyond the veil.
Who are you?
I am Baharit, a knight of the abyss.
Oh. The crossroads? What are you talking about?
It's where the weak gather, desperately clinging to the illusion of hope, to their prisons of flesh. It does offer temporary shelter, one final respite before the eternal night.
How can you tell that I'm troubled?
Your soul is marked by corruption. I can see the void growing within you. If you seek liberation from the chains of flesh, I can open the gateway. Your life has been nothing but a cosmic joke. But your death could become a sacrament. Just say the word.
And if I emerge, you're challenging me to a duel?
Yes. The void claims us all eventually.
I should have asked what happened if I emerged victorious, but whatever.
Excellent. Let
Let's find
blood
out.
be the key that opens the gate to oblivion.
He's a little crazy. Hey, babe. This song sounds like the one part in the Scooby-Doo movie. Specify what part. Gotta take his set. Live action when they go to the amusement park. Oh, there's that big fucking bird. All the way off there in the distance. You can't barely see it, it's gone now. I know which part you're talking about. How's your night though, babe? I miss you. The fuck is that? Oh, it's a Grendula. You're saving up for something special? I hope it's something that you're getting for yourself. Say I'm not gonna like it? I don't know about that. It sounds like it's gonna make you happy. I'm gonna find out soon enough, perhaps tomorrow. That's pretty soon. You really like to be mysterious, you know that? Alright then, keep your secrets. I miss you too, bro. I wish you were here. And so does your cat. Mole rat. I'm very good at missing very big moments. You weren't able to say that your phrases, you forgot them. You know what, that's fair. I wouldn't be confident enough to do it either way because I'd be like scared that I'd fuck it up and say something incredibly offensive to him or something. Carnation? What incarnation? What incarnation? Oh, so you're saying you did try, but maybe they just got the intent? Is that what you're saying? Really farming some potatoes tonight. Gotta save them up, I guess. Spam a bunch of redeems. Hold your men ground. Stop shooting me with the stupid fireballs. Okay, I get what you're saying. He probably would be able to get context. I would assume so, you know? Especially with how nice you are. Okay, gotta go this way. This doesn't look foreboding at all. This one's Tainted Grail. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Stop moving around. You're fine. Yeah, no, it's Tainted Grail. If you want the full name of the game, it's Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. Oh, that's a pretty cool tree. Or that's not a tree, that's like a statue. Avalon was doing so well, yeah, no. We were really rooting for him, you know? Oh, I see what's there. I don't know where he flew off to, but bye. This game's ridiculous. I miss. I am not legless. I let it too much. Let it too much again. Oh, well there he is. Oh, and they alerted him before I could get the sneak attack off. Yeah, well that was pretty easy. Until the Fire Nation attack. Oh. So there's a lot of things we can do. Offer the confession of a corrupted priestess. Wonder what we get for that. Okay. Give all of them to you. And also Percival's confession. And you know what? Then we'll pray too. Fuck it. And I'm gonna take the salt. Okay. So if we head down to the south, it looks like we can get the Red Death infected people. And then we can finish up that alchemist's quest. In fact, I think I see some of them right there. I'm really not good at leading them. There we go. things that we need. Guess we can go back, talk to her before we go back to town, even though town's right there. There will be more things to do in town, you know? Is there a fast travel somewhere close to her? No, not really. I should probably rest. It's getting close to nighttime. That was quite the death sound. Okay, nothing good to do with alchemy. Can we cook anything tasty? What blessing did we get this time? Mana regeneration, okay. Well, that increases it by 20. This one of those fucking big ass toads.
Always good to have a little rest.
Rest to what? Fuck you, Bambi. Almost there. Watch, she's gonna be replaced by somebody else who killed her and said that she was getting out of line or something. Nope, still you. What's up? About those brains you wanted.
Oh, the brain of a truly unique creature, though I do pity its existence. The conflict between such opposing instincts must be such a torment. Nakalevi are hybrids created by the Red Priests, certainly a cross between redcaps and goats, though other animals were likely involved in the experiments. Regardless, thank you. I'm glad you came out unscathed. Here's your payment.
Red caps and goats, they say? Wouldn't say that by looking at those.
Thank you. I trust you took the necessary precautions. The plague is known for its high contagion rate. I must admit, this is an important moment for me, for various reasons. I will soon begin the brain examination. Thank you again.
Yeah, the bob cut's doing something for you there, Blurker. Here you go then, brain of a peasant touched by the weirdness.
Poor soul. I only hope his consciousness completely vanished, sparing him any awareness of this nightmare. Since the weirdness began to re-emerge, cases like this have sadly become more common. Thank you. I hope that through these studies I can better understand the connection between our biology and the weirdness. So, it seems we're almost done. But I must ask for your help with one last matter. Before we met, I made contact with Dalriata trappers who agreed to get me the brain of an ice weaver. Out of their group, only 2 survived. Let's just say they've been making some threats. I need you to go to the exchange for me. Can I count on you?
That's not a bob? What do you call that then? Kinda looks like a bob from here. Maybe I'm not seeing the hair right. What do you know about these Dolorita?
They belong to the Svein tribe, but were banished for some reasons. To be honest, I don't care. I just wanted a group of folks who knew the Forlorn Swords well. I assumed they could handle it without too much trouble. Don't expect a warm reception. They're cold, harsh people, and given their current emotional state, well, it's a dangerous mix.
Where's the exchange taking place?
We initially planned to meet in a location I could easily access, but after what happened to their folks, they've made some specific demands. Here's the location and the gold I promised them for the task. Don't try to negotiate. The amount has already been agreed upon. Once it's done, find me. I'll be nearby. However, I'd prefer not to attend the meeting. It might unnecessarily escalate the situation.
Yeah, no, I know you won't. Just like
Until
that other
next
lady.
time.
Oh, excuse me. Oh. Okay, the meeting spot's all the way over here. I want to say that's the same place that... Hold up. That's why. It's because it's in a different area. Says the part 3 of the Crow, or whatever. Okay. It says the first men. Okay, so there's less to do in this area than what I thought. Yeah, we basically just have to turn in some side quests, and then we gotta start working on the main quests in this area. Okay. With that in mind, we'll go back to town. There's that big fucking bird. Oh, I fell. I almost died. Fall damage in this game is kind of crazy, honestly. It's better now, but like when you first start out, like you fall off of like a tiny little hill and you'll die. Alright, we're gonna turn in a couple of quests in town and then we're gonna call it for the night. So we'll go and we'll try to get this guy to drop it about Gert. Then we will go and check out the hospital. I forgot that we were supposed to go hook up with the quartermaster at some point too. I wonder if she's mad that I left her hanging. You mad?
Back again? Well, time is short and so is my patience.
She doesn't seem to remember. It's probably for the best, right? When I say I get lost in this town, it's so fucking easy.
Help the soul out on you, Jim.
Oh my god. Lurker.
Excellent. Yes?
Here's Valen's head.
And here are the remains of Sir Valen himself. Justice finally caught up with him. He was a scoundrel, a drunkard, and a libertine. And an aristocrat, too. At the Camelot court, he plotted, seduced, and stabbed people in the back. Literally. Eventually, he was betrayed himself. And he ended up here, as a common bandit. Or rather, as your
Say you're
handful of
5'6" and a
coins for
half
his
of
head.
Short King material, wink wonk.
I'll await.
Alright, let's save before we tell him about Gert, because I don't want to fuck it up again.
You do? What happened to him?
I found Gert's body. A weird beast got him, and here's his insignia.
So that's how it is. What a damned fate. Still, if you ask me, it's better than desertion. Though, we'll never really know if it wasn't desertion, will we? Here's your gold. His wife will be devastated, and his child's now an orphan. Damn it. I'd hoped he'd meet a better fate.
I'll await your return.
What do we talk about, Blarker? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Oh, a high risk bounty. He's a master of single combat, huh? It's a good thing that I bring 3 friends everywhere that I go. Hey, did your wife leave you yet?
Have you seen that eye lay? She wouldn't be half bad if it weren't for that eye of hers.
Oi! Stop where you are! Well, well, well. The scoundrel has...
I don't want to pay the
So
fine. I'm just gonna load either way. I had to get rid of him. You're 169 centimeters, which is better than 167. That's true, which is closer to 170. Okay. Which makes you, which sounds better to you, the 5'6.5" or 169?
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Yeah, I saw ads coming soon. I think I might just snooze it because we're going to be finishing up here soon either way.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, not everybody cares, man. I get what you're saying, but
Oh, there you are. I'm so glad to see you. I haven't had the chance to properly thank you for helping me with the hospital. Truth be told, it's still rather hectic here. But at least I don't have to constantly worry about money and supplies anymore. I do wish I had more time for all the patients. But perhaps, in time, we'll be able to bring in another healer, or at least an apprentice.
you look like you're taking this in stride.
I try. I'm still responsible for the entire hospital. But at least now, I don't feel so alone. And now that Camelot has to pay for treatments, it turns out that a hangover doesn't really require a healer's intervention after all. The residents of Connacht can still be treated for free. And I hope it stays that way. I'll definitely fight to keep it so.
Anything else you need?
Not really. Everything has been going quite well. The Legate Denim isn't too happy about this development. Oh, if you come across any herbs or potion ingredients, feel free to bring them to me. I'd be happy to buy them. Bonxie is amazing at what she does, but you can never have too much of that kind of thing.
The old hangover can be remedied by ye old electrolytes. Ye old Excedrin. I got an achievement. That was worth nothing. That was fun. Okay, I think that is where we're gonna call it for the night. I will more than likely hop on tomorrow. We'll see. You know, depends upon the vibe, depends upon how I'm feeling after work, I guess, but I'm sorry, babe, I can't I can't just play all night. If I do hop on tomorrow, I think that we are just gonna hop back into this since we are actually making some progress and we could hop into the main quest tomorrow. But we'll see. Again, it really completely depends upon the vibe. At some point, I do want to start that Kingdom Come Deliverance game. Because it sounds like a lot of fun. But I do also have a couple of different games that we're like halfway through finishing, so I should probably just finish those. You don't have enough taters? Well, you'll have to hang out again tomorrow and earn some more, I suppose.
You looking for trouble?
You would saving your potatoes up for something special. You'll have to keep saving them, I guess, huh? Tomorrow. Oh, that's what you were talking about earlier. I am so stupid. I thought you were talking about you were getting yourself a little treat. You should do that instead. Oh, excuse me. Will be a treat for you. I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like a lot of fun. But yeah, I think that we're probably just gonna hop back into this tomorrow. Because again, I really do need to just focus on finishing the games that we are actually currently playing instead of just starting a million fucking games all the time. But that being said, if the invasive thoughts win and I start up something different tomorrow, don't fucking hate me. But oakley dokley. Jenny, I love you more than anything. I hope you have a good night. I miss you. I'll text you after I hop off here. Blurker, thanks for hanging out and chatting me up. It's always awesome having you around. Yeah. You see, you're just here to listen to me talk, play whatever I want. That's sweet. You're sweet. My problem is that there's just so many games that I want to play and that sound fun, but there's just so little time, you know? Only like a couple hours at the end of the day. You guys are nice. I've heard differing opinions on my voice. Back in the day when I was working at a call center, people told me I had a soothing phone voice or like a radio voice. And now when I pick up the phone at my job that I'm working at now, people say that I sound like I want to murder people. So I think that it says something about me growing as a person. DJ Baked Potato. Alright. I'm gonna put on a little goodnight screen and I'll browse around and, you know, if I have a friend on, maybe we'll raid out. If not, then I'll just end the stream. Like I said, I love you more than anything, Jenny, and I miss you. I hope you have a good night. Lurker, take it easy. I'll text you.
Eyes forward and mind your step.
Have a good night. Okay, we're gonna raid out to Haas. You're adorable, babe. Okay, we're raiding out Tahas. Everybody have a good night.